Good morning, vlog fam. So we are getting ready to leave Alpena. We are back at the 9th, I think it's 9th Avenue Dam. Dad calls it the 9th Street Dam. And we are getting ready to have a fun-filled day traveling Michigan. You will not believe the wacky shenanigans we're gonna get into. So I'm standing on the 9th Avenue Bridge in Alpena. There's Dad down there casting. There's the Pacifica. There's the church that's by Jeep Mountain. Then there's a cool shot. Now we're on the other side. And that's the way leading out to Lake Huron right there. So if you come to Alpena, looks like there's lots of parks and trails and sidewalks. That little bridge up there, I kind of want to go check that out before we leave town. Dad said about 10 more minutes, 5 minutes ago, so I'm guessing we'll be leaving pretty soon.
See that one going right there?
Oh yeah, I do. I don't think the camera can pick it up.
They'll come right in front of us here.
I saw something there.
See, look at right here.
Oh, hey, buddy. Do you want to go in my stomach?
That's an Atlantic salmon.
Out of the Thunder Bay River. Do you want to come home and get fried up on my grill?
Now, that's my salmon.
Maybe Dad could batter you up in donut batter for Uncle Dan. I don't know why I just called him Uncle Dan. I've never done that before. Look at this Atlantic salmon hanging out right here. There's Dad's line. There's the fish. Hey, buddy, it's over there. Okay, so we're leaving Alpena.
Where are we headed, bud?
We are headed, I think our next stop is Rogers City. Then after that, we're gonna head up to the Mackinac Bridge today. And then we're gonna head down the coast and see where we end up. The Weekend Warriors are back at it.
Look at this weather.
I know, 55 degrees on November 7th in Michigan.
It's gonna be 70 today.
It's going to be, oh my gosh. My friend Becky in Germany was telling me that it's actually colder over there than it is here right now. I think that's funny. I love this little town.
It's a pleasant little town on a quiet Saturday morning.
Alpena Community College. Besser Senior Living Community. That's a pretty design.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And oh, hey, look where we are.
23.
Turn right onto US 20.
So this is where our adventure is taking us. Just so you have a general idea, Rogers City is about 35 miles, Sheboygan is 76, and the Mackinac Bridge is 93. So we are on North US 23. We're about 10 miles south of Rogers City, which is our next stop. Look how pretty this is out here. Look at how pretty this forest is.
Yep, a lot of cedar trees. Not as hilly as the west side of the state.
No, but we'll get to see the west side of the state today.
Yep, you'll get to contrast it because we're gonna shoot both of them, right?
Yep. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint. We're going to the west side of the state today. So Siri has us going this way into Rogers City. Look at Lake Huron, isn't it pretty? Camera doesn't do it justice, but you get the idea.
Wow, check that freighter out, Paige.
Hey, check that out down there.
I think those are gypsum mines.
I think that might be the Anderson. The one that was with Fitzgerald the night it sank.
Really?
Yeah, that's my favorite freighter. I think that's it. I wish my phone would tolerate the marine traffic app.
Text Josh and ask him where the Anderson is right now. Not where the Arthur Anderson is.
Yeah, my phone is not tolerating apps very well right now, so we are, I'm having Josh look, because that might be my favorite freighter, my favorite Great Lakes freighter, the Arthur M. Anderson, which, fun fact, you notice I say that a lot, fun fact, was with the Edmund Fitzgerald the night it sank, which you might remember from the song The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. So my brother checked. It is not the Anderson. The Anderson is looking like it's in Door County, Wisconsin. So cool. Holding so still because my every move. 1 inch for me is like 1,000 inches for this camera zoomed out this much. Trying so hard to hold still. Not working. So we've been behind this old Chevy station wagon for probably the last 10 or 15 miles. It's pretty cool to see. We're coming into the town of Sheboygan.
With a C.
With a C. Not to be mixed up with Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
With an S.
With an S. There's the Sheboygan River. There's the ferry right there. More Lake Huron. I'm probably making you guys dizzy. There's the State Street Coffee Company.
23 goes.
Right.
Right.
And now, the adventure continues left. Listen to those waves crash. All right. Well, we're not too much further from the bridge. There it is right there. Let's get a move on her. We are coming into Mackinac City. We made it. One of my favorite drives from Alpena to Mackinac. Here comes Starbucks.
Closed for the season.
Yeah, that one's closed for the season. That one's been a lifesaver more times than I can keep count of. And there she is. All big and gorgeous and majestic. Ooh, look at that blue water, that turquoise. Got some whitecaps going on out there.
We do. There's a west-southwest wind. Now, if you want to see the Grand Hotel, probably not doing a very good job here, Peach.
It's alright.
It's going to be all shaky, and
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm an old dude.
Well,
That's
it's hard
the Grand.
to film. It's hard to film that far out.
Notice he said film.
Film.
Film, which is taken from the old days when they used to have film.
Dad's taping.
These are the spans. We've walked across this bridge several times during, they used to do on Labor Day a bridge walk. Just an incredible day here, November 7th, day after PJ's 29th birthday, and we decided to go on a road trip. Just, it's what we both enjoy doing. So
Looks like a lot of boats down there in the harbor of Mackinac Island.
Something. Oh, they're probably all vacuum packed for the winter. We are headed to Cut River because I want to check out the fish down there, and Peach just likes going up and down the stairs. So here we are on Highway 2 and we're heading west. So this is the north shore of Lake Michigan.
Chicago's all the way at the other end.
And a couple facts about the Great Lakes. Lake Michigan has some of the roughest waves in it because of how it's shaped and because of the prevailing wind. The wind howls right up Lake Michigan, and sailors that go into the ocean all the time can't sail on Lake Michigan because they get seasick. Just because the waves are so close together. And they typically come from a couple different directions, even when the wind's blowing in one direction, just because they bounce off the shoreline and then they come back and forth. And so another fact is, because the water is so high, they have and see the south wind that's blowing, so it'll just continue to beat and pummel this shoreline. So they've actually had to start building rock barriers to stop the erosion. We're headed to, where are we headed, Peach?
We're headed to the Cut River.
And we are going to go all the way down into the gorge, right?
That's right. It's pretty interesting. Can't wait to show you. If you guys remember, about a month or so ago, I uploaded a vlog from the Pine River down between Manistee and Cadillac. That was, I accidentally called it the Cut River once. And so yeah, you guys will actually get to see the Cut River, and it's a much deeper gorge than the Pine River is. We have made it to the Heath M. Robinson Memorial Cut River Bridge. As you can see, we are here at a beautiful park. Dad's got a fishing pole. That's US Highway 2 up there. Goes all the way over to Washington State. And here is the Cut River Bridge. A little wet and slippery under here. Here's the big lake. Hi there. What's your name?
Gunner.
Gunner. Good to meet you, Gunner. You having the best time of your life ever?
He's loving it.
Hey. I thought his name was Gunner.
Oh, Gunner, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did. And there's the Cut River. So this giant bridge crosses this little gorge. I mean, it's a serious gorge. That's some moving water. And of course, cedar trees. Cedar trees. Ow. It's got some cedar in the eye. Tight space. I just took a little hike through the forest. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so we are near the intersection of Cheeseman Road and US 2 at our favorite Lito's Pasties.
Highly recommend it.
Highly recommended.
These DJ eats his with gravy. I do sometimes too, but you honestly, you don't need gravy with these. They are so good.
They are.
Cheers.
Cheers. And back to the Lower Peninsula we go. So, finished my pasty. Dad finished his.
Yum.
And then I stopped at we just stopped at a little grocery store. I was looking for some Dutch Crunch chips, but only be in the deeper part of the Upper Peninsula. But I did pick up this book. Got us a snack for later, 2 waters, and some stuff for my headache. So, woo, bright light. I bet this is what the entrance to heaven looks like.
You mean we're not going to heaven right now?
Well, I mean, we're kind of leaving it behind, aren't we?
Yeah. In the beginning, there was nothing.
There's the Grand Hotel in the mirror. Our little camper. And our bridge. Look at that water down there. Okay, so here we are at the mouth of the Bear River, one of our favorite places in Petoskey. Might walk to the end of one of these docks here. Alright, so I just walked out to the end of one of these docks. Hello, city of Petoskey. You are pretty. Goodbye, Little Traverse Bay. There we go. Goodbye, Little Traverse Bay. Always love coming up here. Now our trip continues down US 31. Next stop, Traverse City for some paisanos. Alright, so we are at half a tank. And we are just south of Charlevoix. We have been out to the Cut River and filled up last in Alpena. So that's not bad.
It's really good.
We recommend the Chrysler Pacifica. Next stop, well, next town on the way down is Charlevoix. There's Round Lake, and through there is Lake Charlevoix. Lake Michigan's out there. And the ferry boat for Beaver Island is somewhere over there.
I think they winter it, but it normally docks right there.
Okay. Little downtown Charlevoix.
Used to be a 7-Eleven here that I'd always stop at on my way over to Leland from Petoskey. Be like 1 or 2 in the morning, and 7-Elevens were always open all night long.
Not just from 7 to 11.
That's how they started, but then they went all night long, and you can see the right here. It's not a 7-Eleven anymore, but that's the classic 7-Eleven building.
Mm-hmm. We got something in there. Alright, now we're coming into Elk Rapids. This is the Elk River and Elk Lake. Boats all winterized down there. Village of Elk Rapids. Still on US 31. Enjoying our trip down Michigan's west coast. The Lower Peninsula's west coast. Here's Grand Traverse Bay. We're coming into Traverse City.
Yep, this is East Bay.
This is the east arm of Grand Traverse Bay. And that's the old Mission, or the Mission Peninsula sticking up over there. Yeah, I think it's called the Old Mission Peninsula. Sarah refers to it as the Mission Peninsula. And this is coming into the little town of Acme right here, I think. Traverse City is, if you didn't know, the cherry capital of the world. More Traverse City. We stayed there one time for the New Year's Eve ball drop. Traverse City does Traverse City does a cherry drop instead of like a ball drop like they do in New York City. Because, as you may remember, this is the cherry capital of the world. See, I'm telling you that now because it feels like I said it forever ago, when to you guys it was literally just a couple seconds ago. I'm sure you remember, it's the cherry capital of the world. I love Traverse City so much. It gets busy here every time of the year. The tourist season here is always. People come up in the winter to do winter activities, and they come up in the summer to enjoy the nice cool air, in the fall to enjoy the colors, and they come up in the spring just for the heck of it. There's really not a downtime for this town.
It's been so long since this road's been open.
I know.
Is this
Oh, that is pretty right there. That is the sun shining over the bluffs above Crystal Lake.
look up when the sunset is, Pete. We might be able to hit the sunset on Lake Michigan.
Yeah, we might. Hold on one sec.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, we're not going to make it over to Lake Michigan in time for the sunset.
Close.
But if you guys go over to our main channel, Ignition 1991, you'll find some pretty good Lake Michigan sunsets. Some even in ASMR style. This is the little town of Beulah. And this town is here because some guy named Archibald decided to dig a canal from Houghton Lake, not Houghton Lake, oh my gosh, Crystal Lake to the Betsy River. and the lake actually used to come all the way up here, and then he drained it out because he didn't anticipate or calculate correctly that the river was lower than the lake level. But at least the town's here now. And finishing off our day, traveling down one of our favorite roads, Grace Road. Yeah, it's been a fun day out here.
We've had a long day, haven't we?
We have had a long day. We started this morning off in Alpena. We've been to the Cut River and the UP and Petoskey and Charlevoix and Elk Rapids and Traverse City and oh my. And we made it. Made it to Grans and Papa's house. So today we started in Alpena. We went into the Upper Peninsula, and then we came down the west coast and are now in Frankfort, and tomorrow we're gonna wind up way down in Coloma. We outlined the Mitten. Wasn't that fun? Alright guys, I gotta get this headache all squared away. Thanks for joining us for today's vlog. I'll pick you back up tomorrow. Don't forget, you guys are awesome. Like and subscribe. Click that subscribe button. What are you waiting for?